Hey guys, have you ever thought about how Gran Turismo Sport looked half-finished at release? Just think about it. Daily races and their never-ending changes. Network errors day after day. Decal uploader not even possible to use. Only 150 cars. No adding new parts to your car. Where the hell is rain? No night races. VR mode was and still is just a demo at best. And yet, Gran Turismo Sport with all these flaws, and surely even more, was meant to be released in 2016, and Sony even started to take in pre-orders, so what the fuck is going on? In how bad shape Sony tried to sell Gran Turismo Sport in 2016 if it was badly shaped at 2017's release? Let's see if we can find something out. Since PlayStation 4 was released in November of 2013, Gran Turismo fans had to wait long for the next game in the series, but everyone was more than sure that it's coming, since it's one of the most successful franchises of all time, making around $76.8 million in sales. The only question was if POLYPHONY Digital, game developer of Gran Turismo series, was making a Gran Turismo 7 or was going to release a remastered version of Gran Turismo 6 first. The answer turned out to be neither. Completely new concept emerged for Gran Turismo. 100% online racing game with ditching that mentally challenged AI from previous games. Did Gran Turismo fans liked it? Of course not. But this video isn't about that. Gran Turismo was about to be released in 2016, but not more than 3 months before release, it was delayed to 2017 to improve the game. So, it took 4 years from Gran Turismo 6 release until we saw the next Gran Turismo game. That's quite a lot given that the main rival of Gran Turismo series, Forza Motorsports, is coming out every 2 years, and that GT has been made by Japanese people who have always been seen as hardworking and loyal to the job. They even sometimes work so much that they get too exhausted to work and they are allowed to take naps during work time. And one would think that they are really productive workers like this and they would make Gran Turismo games faster, but then again, they can take naps while working. So anyways, when the game was delayed from 2016 to 2017, director of POLYPHONY Digital, Kazunori Yamuchi, said that they needed more time to perfect the game. My question is, what exactly they perfected if the game in 2017's version has so many flaws? Was Sony pushing POLYPHONY to release unfinished Gran Turismo Sport in 2016? Well, 2016 wasn't a great year for racing games, so if Gran Turismo Sport would have been released in 2016, it would definitely have no real competition. If we look at 2017, GT Sport now has to compete with Forza Motorsports, Project Cars 2 and Dirt 4, so it wouldn't surprise me if that's the reason why Sony wanted Gran Turismo to be released in 2016. However, there might be another reason. It was previously shown that GT Sport is capable of VR racing with multiple opponents at the same time, but in the release it's been limited to disappointing 1v1 race. How can you go from this to this when developing a game? You can if you develop it for the next generation console. What if POLYPHONY Digital ditched the VR for GT Sport now to release it more shiny when the PlayStation 5 comes out, which could come out as early as 2018 as predicted by Damien Thong. Damien Thong is a Macquarie Capital analyst who's pretty good when it comes to predicting when Sony will reveal its new hardware. For example, he correctly predicted PlayStation 4 Pro and PlayStation 4 Slim release dates. So, hear me out. My version is that at first Sony decided to release Gran Turismo Sport in 2016, 2 years before the next console comes out, to avoid sales fiasco that happened with releasing Gran Turismo 6 for PlayStation 3 a week after PlayStation 4 came out, and to earn big bucks without competition. However, since the game had to be delayed from 2016 to 2017, that cut GT Sport's selling cycle from 2 years to only 1 before the PlayStation 5 comes out. PlayStation 5 has been said to have backwards compatibility with PlayStation 4 discs, so GT Sport will be playable on PlayStation 5 anyways. So what's the big deal here? Here's an idea. Let's cut off some features of Gran Turismo Sport on its release, like VR racing and dynamic weather for PlayStation 4, to introduce them as a game improvement when played on PlayStation 5, when it will come out a year later, to boost our new console sales. That will explain a year of perfection where it seems that nothing has been perfected, and a game that looks half finished at release. However, I do not think that Sony masterminds can come up with something like this, because they thought it's a good idea to release Gran Turismo 6 for PlayStation 3 a week after PlayStation 4 release. That's just beyond smart. What do you guys think about this? Leave it in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Until the next time.